Okay, hear me out. What if Darth Nihilus actually came back during the sequel trilogy, but not by some random accident? Imagine ancient beings, not Sith Lords themselves, but created by the ancient Sith long ago, performing a dark ritual on Exegol, deep beneath its corridors, inside a hidden chamber of darkness, to bring him back from the dead. And the moment he returns, Darth Nihilus rises, and so does his ancient Sith ship, emerging from the depths beneath Exegol, black, spiked, and pulsing with dark energy. Immediately after, he descends upon Luke Skywalker's new Jedi temple and destroys it. Not just with fire and rage, but through the Force. Nihilus force drains every single one of Luke's Jedi students. Their energy pulled from their bodies, their essence feeding his hunger. This ritual was the key to fixing the whole messy story from The Force Awakens through the rise of Skywalker. Now, Darth Nihilus's ultimate goal? To wipe the entire galaxy from existence, total extinction. He wants to consume all life with his dark hunger, including both the Jedi and the Sith. And in the end, he even plans to consume Kylo Ren himself. Kylo Ren? He's not just a moody apprentice, he's Darth Nihilus's chosen student. Basically the ultimate Sith warrior that Anakin Skywalker never fully became. Kylo hits his full potential, becoming this unstoppable dark force, the Sith Lord we always felt he could be. And Luke, he doesn't just fade away. No way. Luke comes back stronger than ever, a true Jedi Master ready to take on this ancient evil. Picture this, Luke battling Darth Nihilus on Coruscant, right beside the abandoned Temple of the Lost Jedi, the same temple Anakin destroyed during Order 66. Epic, right? But it gets better. What if Luke and Leia, with Han and Chewbacca flying them, actually went to Mustafar, to Vader's castle itself? Inside that dark fortress, they uncover insane secrets. They find Obi-Wan's lightsaber, along with lost Jedi relics, robes, weapons, remnants of those wiped out in the Purge. While there, Leia has powerful visions as she constructs a new yellow lightsaber. She faces intense rounds of darkness, haunted by Anakin burning on Mustafar and becoming Darth Vader. It's a brutal spiritual test, and Luke fights to snap her out of the darkness before it consumes her. And here's a wild twist. Mace Windu is actually still alive. He's back with a white blind eye, wearing his old Clone Wars-style armor, battle-worn and covered in wear and tear, and a short white beard. No Rey, no First Order. Instead, the bad guys are called the Final Order, a ruthless empire rising from the ashes. Before Luke goes to face Nihilus in the final battle, he visits his old home on Tatooine, the moisture farm where he grew up. He finds his uncle's old tool bench, rusted, forgotten, and has a vision of himself and Obi-Wan standing there. Obi-Wan's voice echoes, "This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight, before the dark times, before the Empire." At the very end, Kylo Ren sacrifices himself, allowing Darth Nihilus to drain his Force energy in a final devastating scene on Coruscant, stopping Nihilus but at the cost of his own life. After Kylo Ren loses his life, Luke Skywalker pulls out his green lightsaber and fights Nihilus. And he's not alone. Mace Windu joins the fight, standing beside Luke, both Jedi Masters clashing blades with Darth Nihilus in an epic final showdown. At the start of this final battle, Nihilus pulls off his mask, and in that moment, Anakin's dark side Force Ghost consumes him. This version isn't blue, it's a twisted physical form wearing Vader-like armor, but pure black with no chest buttons. He's even more rageful and aggressive than Darth Vader ever was. This isn't the real Anakin, it's his dark side essence, unleashed. As the duel rages across the ruins of Coruscant, Duel of the Fates and Battle of the Heroes blend together in a massive orchestral mix. It's the ultimate fight, and from beneath Exegol, Nihilus's ancient Sith ship rises from the depths, black, spiked, haunted. In the final moments of the battle, as Luke stands alone against the storm, the Force ghosts of Yoda, Obi-Wan, and the real Anakin appear, giving him strength, silently watching as the legacy of the Jedi faces the final darkness. And the movies? They get totally reimagined. Star Wars, A New Beginning instead of The Force Awakens, Star Wars The New Order instead of The Last Jedi, and Star Wars The Final Order instead of The Rise of Skywalker. This would make the whole saga darker, way more epic, and way more connected. Kylo becomes the ultimate dark apprentice. Luke truly returns as a hero, and the Sith threat feels ancient and real again. So, what do you think? Would this be the Star Wars story we've all been waiting for?